Today's episode of The Secrets Women Keep is brought to you by my 6-month one-to-one process where you take off all the masks that are holding you back and become your own version of the fully expressed and integrated woman you know you can be. Welcome to the Secrets Women Keep podcast. I am your secret keeper and confidant, Lauren White. I'm a qualified counsellor and sexologist, madam of a secret society, author of Permission, and a witty, highly intuitive lounge room dancing introvert. I help you as an exceptional woman in entrepreneurship to see, love, and trust all the parts of yourself, especially the unseen. Let's pull back the curtain, light the candelabra, and remove the mask. These are the secrets women keep. Hello, and welcome to the Secrets Women Keep. I am your host and confidant, Lauren White, and today we are talking about the secrets of feeling fucking powerful. You know, I couldn't just leave it at plain old powerful, had to add a little bit of fucking to really bring the point home, to really help you remember that, yeah, you can be plain old powerful or you can feel fucking powerful. Feels like it just takes it up a notch or 10 into a whole new echelon of feeling and excitement and strength and wisdom and all these things. My arms are like flailing about like, like a big bird right now. Because this topic turns me on and it activates me and it helps me come home into what's important when I step into really unpowerful states like worry and negative anticipation and feeling ungrateful and being petty, and being helpless and needy. And now those states might only be for a moment or a couple of minutes, but part of my life's vision for myself and for other women is to minimize those states as much as possible so that being and feeling fucking powerful takes up way more of the space, takes up way more of how we show up and how we generate and how we contribute and how we leave an incredible legacy. It's pretty important. So I've got 5 ways for you today that you can start to feel fucking powerful, just beyond regular powerful. The first way is you need to get good with your energy. Anyone who really knows me and the journey that this work has taken on or how it's all unfolded will know that I'm very reluctant to use the word energy because it gets misused and diluted and it's a stand-in for so many things and it's not very specific. So I'll get specific in this one. Get good with your energy, firstly on a physical level. Really clear out your body of any viruses if you can, any bacteria if you can, any parasites if you can, with a trusted health professional. A naturopath can help you, an acupuncturist can help you, your general practitioner or family medicine doctor can help you. Get good on a physical level. And the reason why I'm sharing this is that I struggled with who knows what was inside of me, sapping my energy for a lot of 2020. Very, very physical. And there was no way I could be or feel fucking powerful because I had something inside of me leeching off of all of my vitality. For me, I'm pretty sure it was a combination of Epstein-Barr virus, which is also known as glandular, and some thyroid issues and depression. And this whole mixed bag of things going on just sapped my power. I knew, like, my soul and my essence wanted to be powerful, but it felt like I was just hitting this brick wall and I could not really embody the full power. It's like I was talking the talk and my voice was trying to be the talk of power, but there was misalignment there because my body wasn't feeling powerful. It was feeling really depleted. It was feeling sluggish. It wasn't there. So really get good with your energy. I cannot emphasize how many women talk to me in the DMs or women I know in my personal life who just let things go on for ages, including myself. Just let things go on because we just think we're naturally going to get out of the slump. We're going to be better soon. And it's just like, no, we've all got our own blind spots. We all need someone to look in and see where our physical energy is at. Low iron is another one that I see in a lot of women, and the only way that I can address this as someone who eats a mostly carnivore diet is, and even though I eat that way, I've struggled to absorb iron. The only way I could really tap into my power was by going gluten-free 6 months ago, more than 6 months ago, and a lot has changed for me since then. So there's a number of tips in there for your physical energy, but go see a medical practitioner or a number of medical practitioners. You don't have to choose between Eastern medicine and Western medicine. You can graciously use both, and that's what I've done in order to get on top of my health, which is vibrating at 200, 300, 400% more than it was before I got sick, before I really started to feel the slump. So your power can be more than it was before you felt unwell. I want to plant that seed for you. I had no idea that you could feel even more powerful than before. So make the baseline being your most powerful. The second tip for feeling fucking powerful is moving in powerful ways. Your body will not get power. Your body will not resonate with the concept of power if you keep slumping, slouching, just sitting in a chair, not doing anything that makes you feel powerful. To be clear, moving in powerful ways does not necessarily mean boxing, although that is very cool. And I like doing a few shadow boxing dance moves from time to time. But being powerful can be very slow and very conscious and very subtle. Power does not have to be big and brash. That's just one of the ways that we can be powerful. So if you want to feel fucking powerful, you need to experience it through your body. We can forget this when we default to the mind, when we think that thinking is the most powerful state that we can be in, that creating solutions to our problems is one of the ways that we can show our power. If that is dominating your life, I want to remind you, and this is simply a reminder, that you need to move and drop down in your body and start being the powerful woman through your body. How would the powerful woman, or the woman who feels fucking powerful, hold herself? How would she move? How would she sit in a chair? How would she dance through life? It's an important question to ask when you feel disconnected from a certain type of energetic state. If I were in this energetic state, how would I be moving differently? And you can use that for 1,000 different energetic states or 1,000 different feeling states that you want to feel. I love asking myself that question. It's like, if I want to be this, how would I be holding myself? How would I be moving through life? How would I even be cooking dinner in the kitchen? How would I be approaching a stranger to give them a compliment? It's an incredibly affirming way to shift up the energy from that stagnant, stale, stuck one that you're used to and you think is normal. But it's not, because you've got a new normal coming, a very powerful new normal. The third thing is you need to learn from other women who have the energy, the powerful energy, the fucking powerful energy that you want to embody. You can't go alone. Feeling fucking powerful is something that you can generate on your own. Usually, though, you need some permission granters, you need mentors, you need a confidant, you need someone to show you other ways of doing things. Because like I said, with the getting good with your energy piece, you've got your own blind spots. You just do. And a mentor, a confidant, a coach can show you another way of going about where your energy's hitting a wall and you're just not sure what's going to facilitate the breakthrough, what's going to help you crack through whatever glass ceiling or story you've got going on in your own head and in your own life. So you need to learn from other women. I cannot bring that point home enough. Learning from other women and absorbing from them, and I mean this, you learn from other women when you pay them. I'm gonna like really, really emphasize that. You cannot call someone your coach or your mentor or your confidant if you have not had an energetic exchange with them. Following people on social media is a form of permission granting. What you get from face-to-face exchanges or online face-to-face exchanges with them, whether in a group program or one-to-one, is skyrockets your progress. Like no one is your mentor or your confidant or your coach until you've stepped into one of their containers. So taking that step for yourself and saying, I take my personal power so seriously that I'm going to invest in myself is the key. You need to learn from the women that you look up to. They are not teaching you by osmosis through social media or through their newsletter or through their blogs or through their podcast. I hope that makes sense and is crystal fucking clear. No one is your mentor until you step into one of their containers. So if you really are ripe to learn, you have to create an energetic exchange. You need to say yes to yourself. You need to commit. You need to be held accountable. What happens when you only engage in what's freely available is that you receive a message, your likelihood of actually following through is markedly reduced compared to when you step into a container. One-to-one or group or membership, whatever it may be that she has on offer for you. So take the step to learn from other women and have them truly see you and have them truly hear you and have them give you the feedback that you need to feel fucking powerful. Everything I do on the podcast, until I really have a woman before me, I can't get super duper duper specific and tailor that information or what she could do given her particular circumstances. I can't deliver any of that until there's a woman in front of me saying, this is my situation. This is what I'm confronted with. So everything that you hear, try to say hear 6 times, everything that you hear is kind of like big, beautiful blanket advice. And then my clients get the really niched, nuanced, personalized, you can action this right now. This is exactly what you can do. Tailored wisdom. And it's incredibly powerful, and they can access their power super quickly, super efficiently. Not just for now, but for the days, weeks, months, and years to come. The fourth thing that you need to do to feel fucking powerful is step into your sovereignty. Step into your sovereignty. If you don't know this term, you need to know it. You need to embody it. You need to love on it. Sovereignty is very powerful. Sovereignty is guiding your own actions. It is fostering your own sense of independence. It is being self-governing. It is being self-guiding. It is not going it alone with no external input or no supports or no points of reference from other people. It is about looking to yourself and your own internal compass first and foremost, to drop the neediness, to drop the, what would other people think of this? To drop the need for approval, the need for permission, the need for a green light. There is a difference between consulting someone where they know about something outside of your own expertise and constantly automatically going to people to go, what should I do? What do you think? What do you want? What would look good to you? What would feel good for you? Constantly handing your power over and your decision-making ability over to someone else is not powerful. Feel the difference between those two, between getting guidance and strategy and consulting someone where it's outside of your zone of genius and just automatically defaulting to asking other people what you think that you should do. So stepping into your sovereignty is very powerful, and I'm using the word stepping very consciously. I'm not demanding, asking, telling you to just automatically be the sovereign woman, although in theory, you could make that decision and become her right now. I'm using the word stepping into your sovereignty consciously because when you've defaulted to needing that approval or people pleasing or doing the tend and befriend fear response and making sure everyone else is comfortable, it can be a process of really feeling your sovereignty in all of its fullness. So step into it piece by piece by piece, and you will feel way more powerful than when you were handing your power over and it was leaking out of you in 100 small, different ways every single day of your life. Do not overlook the small things. Next time you're faced with a decision and you're tempted to just automatically reach out and message or call someone, I invite you to pause, to close your eyes, to take a really deep breath and ask, what answer do I want to hear right now? That is an incredible way of feeling your sovereignty and giving yourself the answers that are all already inside of you. It's so powerful and it feels really good. It feels really, really good. Like, yeah, gyrating in the chair, doing a bit of pelvic action right now. It feels really fucking powerful. So give yourself that gift. The fifth and final way of feeling fucking powerful is having and allowing yourself to be supported, specifically by other women. This is a little bit different from the piece about learning from other women. We need more than a village. It's like we need a whole spectrum of women in our lives because women have different roles and purposes, and that's okay. Not everyone is made to be your friend. Not everyone is made to be a confidant. Not everyone is made to guide you and give you good advice. Some people are in your life to just purely have fun with. Some people are work colleagues. Some people will be your mentors or confidants. Some people will be those people that you tell absolutely everything to and know that there's no judgment. Some people will be there to train you in something that you have that is completely outside of your zone of genius. The key piece here to feeling fucking powerful is allowing yourself to be supported. If you are blocking yourself from allowing yourself to be supported, you are going to burn out. You are going to run yourself down into the ground. You are going to be so disconnected from your power, it will leave you feeling isolated and lonely. Trust me on this. I know this one. And when you allow yourself to be supported, you will be astounded that you ever let yourself not be supported. You will be astonished. You will be, how did I ever push to go it alone and to be an island again and again and again and again and again? You will look back on that time and feel sad for your former self. You'll feel sad for all the opportunities you didn't have or didn't allow yourself from trying to go it alone. Allowing yourself to be supported helps you to tap into your power so that you don't keep making the same mistakes that are costing you over and over and over again. The mistakes are costing you in every definition of the word. They're costing you financially. They're costing you energetically. They're costing you in your career. They're costing you in your relationships. They're costing you in your intimate and erotic life. They are costing you and keeping the vibrancy of your life capped. When you are supported, when you allow yourself to sink into that support, you move through things in a much more empowered fashion, in a much more timely fashion, and you stop holding yourself back for weeks and months at a time. When I allow myself to be supported, I feel like whatever was holding me back, whatever story I had, whatever I perceived as a problem is instantly shrunk. Whereas if I sit and stew with it and don't express and don't say anything, I'm effectively keeping myself small. I'm effectively keeping myself bitter. I'm effectively keeping myself resentful and like angry, like simmering unproductive, unhealthy anger. All those things just keep playing out. And it's the way I visualize it is it's like my power gets further and further and further and further and further away. On the contrary, when I express, click, I get closer to my power. Vulnerability and sharing and being human is so fucking powerful. When you tap into it, you wonder why you let yourself go without it for so long. The emphasis here is on safe spaces. I do not expect you, in fact, you can't be supported by just anyone. You need to be incredibly selective about who is worthy and approachable when it comes to sharing your stories and sharing your experiences and sharing your fears and what it is that you dream of, what it is that you desire, what it is that you want. So not everyone is worthy of being exposed to that. You need to be selective about who you allow to support you, and that's okay. This is not for national and international broadcasts. You can be very selective and funnel all of that into 1 or 2 or 3 people, depending on what kind of format speaks to you, and really notice how much more powerful you feel when you are integrated with the shadows of yourself, when you're integrated with the light of yourself, when you are integrated with your fears and your desires, and you realize and own that you are multifaceted and that you are dynamic and that you are not a cardboard cutout. Boring, very boring. You are so much more than what you give yourself credit for. Yeah. I hope that you have gotten a lot out of this episode, the secrets of feeling fucking powerful. There's more. There's always more. And if you are yearning for more, I want to speak to you for a moment. Just you. If you are wanting to change how you're experiencing your life and to make the most of it and stop second guessing and wondering so that you can fully step into trust, if you are prepared to do things differently through the power of accountability, if you are excited to have the unwavering support of a confidant, if you are ripe to move forward with the version of yourself that you want to be and to feel free of looking at everything you do from other people's opinions, if you know that it's necessary to truly be yourself and to value your own worth first and foremost, if you know you need to remove the invisible masks and to further become your most sovereign self, and lastly, if you're at the point of declaring that nothing is going to hold you back, that you are fully committed to making it happen, and that you can do it now, then I invite you to complete an application to work with me one-to-one. You, me, and 6 months, so you can be seen, heard, felt, and understood to become the truly exceptional woman you know that you are. To apply, go to laurenwhite.com.au/sessions, where you'll know exactly what to do to take this turned on step for yourself.